king of talk.
King of talk.
That's a pretty big expectation, like for me.
It is.
Right? It's like, you're the king of talk? Bless you. It's like, you're the king of talk? You better be a good talker.
You better bring it, man.
Yeah, bring it.
You better bring it.
Yeah, move over, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Yes, I am the king of all talk. Yes, I am your host, Tommy Springfield. And what I want to know is, can I talk to you? I said, can I talk to you? If you like what I'm doing over here, click the like, share, subscribe, click the bell, click all so you can get notifications every time I drop one of these videos. So, as you can see on the screen, we got Shyne. I already did this video, but I went back and did some research, and Shyne here saying, yo, Diddy and Diddy and Diddy and Diddy didn't and Diddy did. So he's trying to call out Diddy. He's trying to say, oh, well, I told y'all I ain't do it. Well, you took $1 million when you came home from Diddy, right? But I found some old interviews where you wasn't saying that. So I'm going to believe you right when stuff happened, then versus now that you're kicked out of America and you're trying to get your name right. And I'm pretty sure if they offer you, hey, man, just tell us Diddy did it, and we'll give you your American citizenship back, I'm pretty sure you will sell out. You not that tough guy that you claim to be, and you never was a tough guy. But let's listen to you.
It opens wounds when you hear, the victim saying that it was Diddy that shot her. That is what is the most remarkable. Oh, you didn't see that?
I saw it.
Okay. And that was triggered by a lawsuit from a producer that produced on the Love album, who is making accusations, and in those accusations he says that the gentleman confessed to the shooting. And that is what stands out to me the most, because I've done my best to put it behind me and to move forward. But it certainly reopens the wounds that I've been saying this all along. Everyone knew all along that I was the fall guy. But my political enemies and...
Now you heard him. I knew all along I was the fall guy. Okay, fall guy. Okay. Let's go see what you told Fat Joe. Let's go see what Shyne told Fat Joe. Let's go see. Everybody get on Fat Joe and tell the truth, right? Let's see. What did he tell Fat Joe?
In my prayer to God.
All right, so Shyne.
Yeah.
When that happened,
Yeah.
when that incident you allegedly did that,
Yeah.
did you feel as if you were in fear for your life, or was you protecting your friends?
I was in fear for my life.
What would make you think, in top of the world, you in there with Pop,
because Scar, listen, no. Scar, who was the instigator, I know Scar from Brooklyn. Those are my guys. I didn't really have a problem with it. That wasn't my beef. That was Puff's issue. They had a problem with Puff for whatever reason. I don't know what their problem was with Puff. I'm not saying that it was a legitimate problem. But
so
that wasn't my problem.
What I'm saying to you is...
Scar, Nino, and the entire Brooklyn crowd was in Club New York. I seen them. It was all love. But when they started arguing with Puff, I know what these Brooklyn guys are capable of. I know what Scar is capable of. I knew what Nino was capable of. I knew. My charger. I know what happens once these arguments start. When these arguments start, it becomes a problem. I'm just trying to charge my phone.
What I'm saying to you, Shyne.
Once Scar starts saying, I'm gonna kill you, you DOA, once he starts talking crazy, yeah, I became afraid for my life. I know what happens, once he says, it's about to happen, it's about to happen. And I seen somebody reach for a gun, and I reached for my weapon, and I defended my friends and myself, because once he starts firing, once whoever else pulls out a gun starts firing, it doesn't stop there.
Did y'all hear him? Once I was fearing for my life, I pulled out my gun. I seen somebody reaching for their gun, and I defended myself and my friends. Is he saying Diddy did it? Huh? Did he say Diddy did it? I don't think that's what he said, but we you know, social media is a mother effer. We could remind it.
You know, it's about to happen. And I seen somebody reach for a gun, and I reached for my weapon, and I defended my friends and myself, because once he starts firing, once whoever else pulls out a gun starts firing, it doesn't stop there.
So, Shyne, you don't think, Shyne, you don't think I'm over here with Puffy? There's two ways to think of it. I'm over here with Puffy. I'm over here with J-Lo, the biggest, richest stars in the world. This shit gonna be on CNN? Or do you just react at the time like, yo, I got it?
I'm thinking about saving my life. I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6.
And how did Puffy take it at the moment? Did he take it as, yo, you fucking my shit up doing that? Or thank you for saving my life?
You know, I think for him, it was more, you know, he's a corporation. And he's just thinking about the corporation. So obviously, you know, something like that affects the corporation terribly. But at the time, I was just thinking life or death. You know, so, we didn't have an opportunity for him to say thank you for saving my life, for saving Jennifer's life, you know, for saving all our lives, because he was thinking about, you know, the corporation, you know.
Now, let me ask you a question, right? If Diddy did the shooting, why would he tell Shyne, thank you for saving my life? I'm confused, Shyne. Did Diddy do it or did he didn't do it? Did you do it or did you didn't do it? I'm confused. Were you the fall guy or were you not the fall guy? I'm confused, Shyne. Because you're saying he didn't tell you thank you. Why is he telling you thank you if Diddy did the shooting? It doesn't add up. You see, that's why people need to just shut their mouths. You know what I'm saying? People forget. Anything you put on this internet, it will come back to bite you.
That put the corporation.
Do you think he thinks you jumped the gun? Do you think he thinks you jumped the gun?
You know, you'd have to ask him that. You could ask me, do I think I jumped the gun? And my answer is absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So he just said, absolutely, I did the right thing. So why is he now in 2024 sitting on his islands of irrelevancy saying Diddy did it? Because no one cares about you. You're kicked out the United States. No one cares about you. Now you want to stir up this shit because you see Diddy down. Shyne, cut the cap.
And so now you in trial. One of the most legendary trials in the world.
Yeah.
You fighting for your life. Puffy fighting. Wolf fighting. And we ain't got to go into detail, but I feel like you felt like the other lawyers was like, yo, my guy ain't do it. Maybe that guy did it. That's the word on the street. That's
absolutely what it was, you know, and you know, Puff apologized. He did apologize to me for that, you know, when we met in Paris. And, you know, he did say, you know, he could have handled it better, but he was under a lot of pressure, you know, from the lawyers, you know, to throw me under the bus. And that's exactly what, you know, Benjamin Brafman and Johnny Cochran and the entire Dream Team, that was their position, you know, because, again, Puff was a corporation.
And see, here's another thing Shyne forgets. It's Diddy's job, it's his lawyer's jobs to get him off the case, to have him beat the case. So, Shyne is sitting here telling this story like Diddy should just went in there and threw himself under the bus. But you just sat here and said you did the shooting, but I'm confused because in your other video you claim to not have done the shooting. Like, you got me all mixed up. So let's go over here to, as you can see, shout out to Ninja News Network. I got this video off of his channel. They do great videos over there, and go check them dudes out. But I'm assuming y'all dudes, but go check them out. Now, here's another. Now, people can get on me and say, "Oh, he said a lot in this interview." Yes, in this interview, he says he claims his innocence and everything, but this is 4 or 5 years after Into the Bid. But I want y'all to see how he talks and how he plays a tough guy. Listen.
I guess this ain't just music. This jail only made me much more ruthless.
Shyne's evasiveness may leave the age and origin of his new music in doubt. But there's little uncertainty surrounding the centerpiece track, For the Record.
And just for the record, that's the name of the song, but just for the record of this video, that line he just said, he said this jail stuff made me more ruthless, right? So why are you sitting over there on your island of irrelevancy talking about Puff? Because that ain't what ruthless gangsters do. You said jail made you more ruthless. Ruthless gangsters don't sit on their island of irrelevancy, and they can't come to America talking tough. They don't throw people under the bus. You sound like a lame, bro. But let's listen to what he says, and he's going at 50 here.
A song in which Shyne sizes up one of the biggest rappers in the game.
For the Record, at least in part, really seems to go after 50 Cent. Can you talk a bit about if you have any particular beef with 50 and where that comes from?
I mean, you hear me? He's a kid to me, you know.
Now, he's a kid to me. If you know Shyne, if you followed his career, he's always been about 90 pounds soaking wet, bones and whatever. And let me elaborate a little farther. The reason why Shyne carries guns is because he was getting beat up by Junior Mafia. You can go look at Gene Deal stories and he'll tell you. Gene Squill, aka Gene Deal. Go look at his stories and he'll tell you Shyne had to carry guns because he sounded like Biggie. And Junior Mafia and Biggie and them didn't like it. So every time he would go to Bad Boy, he would get his ass whooped. So he started carrying pistols. Don't let this dude fool y'all.
You know, it's like a little dude, you know. And here we call him my little homies, like, you know. I was just falling back and, you know, I got word that, you know, he might have said something he wasn't supposed to say.
It's about what he said about you possibly talking to Irv about signing with him.
Yeah.
It was late last year when 50 Cent unleashed a lyrical tirade against Shyne on New York's Hot 97 after learning that rival Irv Gotti was trying to sign Shyne to Murder Inc.
Trying to sign, so I ain't got no love, man. Tell him 50 said he's soft, he won't shoot up the club again.
It's one thing if he would have said it and stood by it. That's what I said. You have a problem. What else?
Now, who have known 50 not to stand on what he say? How many times have you seen 50 Cent take something back? 50 Cent normally 99% of the time stands on what he say. Once again, he's in prison claiming he didn't do this and he's still being a tough guy. Do you believe he didn't do it? I believe he did it. Because, you know, he should be a lot more humble if you're trying to claim you're a fall guy, brother.
But he said it, and at the same time, he was trying to sign me to G Unit Records.
Yo, Paul, what's up, family? This is John Money from G Unit Records. Seeing what's up with your situation, and if you know interested in signing the G Unit Records.
Now, he said 50 was trying to sign him, right? Well, this is a conversation from Shy Money. We don't know 50 said to Shy, yo, go sign that dude. How we know how we know that Shy Money didn't do this on his own? Because we all know that 50 and Shy Money fell out. We all know 50 don't mess with Shy Money. We all know that. And who's to say when this was recorded? Maybe it was recorded prior to 50 going on the radio and said, I heard you was messing with Urbanum and we ain't got no love for you. That would make perfect sense. That doesn't make 50 soft. He was trying to sign you, but then he heard you was talking to Urbanum, so he ain't got no love for you. But you see how they try to make it like, oh, he's talking tough about me and trying to sign me at the same time. How we don't know he was trying to sign you prior to that statement, clown? Come on, man. Don't believe these clowns out here. These dudes is fake. All of them.
Why would you try to sign me when then you go on the radio and talk like you don't know? Even if you wasn't trying to sign me, bro, you know what I do. Like, I'm not no Lizane. I really do this. This is my life.
Right.
I'm not rapping about something that I seen. This is what I do. And I'm sure you heard about what I've been doing since I've been behind the wall.
Now y'all heard him. This what I do. This is my life. I'm rapping about my life, and I'm sure you heard what I did behind the wall. What was you doing? Being a butt booty dude? What was you doing behind the wall? Stop it. That's what I mean, man. Y'all gotta,
you understand?
Y'all gotta stop listening to these lames, man. Listen.
But he said it, and at the same time, he was trying to sign me. G Unit Records.
Yo, Paul, what's up, family? This is Shy Money from G Unit Records. Seeing what's up with your situation, and if you know interested in signing the G Unit Records.
Why would you try to sign me when then you go on the radio and talk like you don't know? Even if you
he don't know because you was trying to mess with Urbanum, his natural enemy. So a smart person like me is gonna assume that video, that message from Shy Money was recorded prior to you talking to Herb Gotti in them. And if anybody's smart, they would come to that same conclusion. But once again, you're trying to play the tough guy.
I wasn't trying to sign me, bro. You know what I do. Like,
what you
I'm
do?
Not no Lizane. I really do this. This is my life.
Right.
I'm not rapping about something that I seen. This is what I do. And I'm sure you heard about what I've been doing since I've been behind the wall. You understand? So I'm really that.
He really did the shooting in the club.
Yeah, because my security guard had a gun in the car, and I was trying to get on the front page of Daily News. I'm here for real things. It just made me look at him like, oh, man.
What'd he just say? I'm not here because my security guard had a gun in the car. I'm here because I do real things. You shot them people. Yeah, the real things that now, because people are piling on Diddy, you trying to say you ain't do. Now, remember, this is, when he was in jail. You do real things. Shout out to Ninja News Network. But I'm about to end this video and, it is what it is,
Gentleman confessed to the shooting. And that is what stands out to me the most because, I've done my best to put it behind me and to move forward. But it certainly reopens the wounds that I've been saying this all along. Everyone knew all along that I was the fall guy.
Everyone knew all along you was the fall guy, but in all those videos, you wasn't talking like the fall guy, champ. You ain't no Lizane. They know the work I put in. They know what I did since I've been behind these walls. Come on, bro. And now you're trying to say, oh, I'm a fall guy and I'm this. Which is it? Are you the tough guy that's putting in all this work? Are you the tough guy that ain't in jail because a bodyguard had a gun? You in jail because you really lived this, or you was in jail because you was the fall guy? Which one is it, Shyne? Like I say, if you're a supporter of the channel, much love and respect. Get in the comment section, hit that bell, click all so you can get notifications every time I drop one of these videos. And much love and respect goes out to you. And to all the haters, all up in the comment section, talking all type of tough gangster stuff. And cut the shit.